Hi, it's Wednesday, March 30th, 2011. Welcome to the Loan Giants Daily. It's Ryan Charles. I'm going to do something unconventional today. If you're sick of sales guys selling, sell, that's all we do. I get sick of myself selling sometimes. I'm going to do something unconventional. I'm going to talk to you about the top reason not to refinance and the biggest mistake I see when people do decide to refinance. So believe it or not, out of 10 refinance phone calls I might get in my office, 3 of those people have no business refinancing, and I have no problem telling them that. What's the number one reason for this? Well, how long do you plan to keep that loan? That's the answer. Notice I didn't say how long do you plan to stay in the house, because you might leave the house and keep it as an investment property, whereas a refinance still may make sense. But if you plan to sell this house in the next X amount of months, then a refinance is probably not a right idea for you. So how do you know? Well, it's different for everybody, but the biggest thing is you're going to want to see the savings that you're going to have on a monthly basis. You're going to want to look at that, how long it's going to take you to break even from the hard cost standpoint. Certain costs associated with refinancing that you're not going to get back if you sell the house. So that's the number one thing you want to look at. Usually it's somewhere around 2 years, depending on the amount of savings that you have, 2 to 3 years. If you're looking to sell that house and you're not going to be there 2 to 3 years from now, it might make sense to stay in the loan that you currently have. So the biggest mistake I see when people are refinancing is that they tend to forget that interest is very heavy. Let's take a 30-year loan, for instance. You're almost paying all interest in the beginning, very little principal. And as that loan goes through its life cycle, somewhere in the middle, you're paying an even amount. Toward the end, you're paying almost all principal. So you really got to take into consideration how deep you are into the loan to see if it still makes sense to refinance, even though you might be saving a ton of money in that monthly payment. So I'm not saying it doesn't make sense to refinance, because odds are you're going to want to take advantage of these low rates. They're probably not going to be this low ever again, so this is the time to do it. But let's say you're 10 years in on a 30-year loan. Well, you might not want to look at resetting to a 30-year. Why not a 20-year or a 15-year? You can ratchet the terms back and perhaps be in a way better place financially. You're going to get a better rate, and you're not going to lose that equity that you built by paying down that loan for 10 years so far. Something to think about, the reasons not to refinance, and the biggest mistake that I see people make. Work with a professional. I love to crunch your numbers. I'll break it down for you, show you exactly what the break-even points are, show you the differences between 15, 20, 30-year loans. You can make an educated decision and get you on the pathway to financial success. Ryan Charles, Loan Giants Daily. Thanks for watching. Sorry to sell against my business, but I gotta bring the truth out to light. See you guys next time. Thanks.
Forget your foolish pride.